So guys, in the previous video, I spoke about like the rules, the trading rules, okay? But with this strategy, the main aim was to actually try and pre-train the strategy, okay? So you remember the rules, right? So we have 5 combinations of each, right? So a green candle open or a red candle open, and then a certain close, okay? So let's imagine this is your strategy, okay? And let's imagine this is your data that is in sample, the data that basically you were going to work with, and this is out of sample data, okay? Now, the aim is to first, when you enable the strategy, we want to run the strategy on this data and pre-train it. Okay, so basically what I'm trying to say is, let's take an example where we have a green candle. Well, let's imagine it's a green candle open. Okay, it can close here, it can close here, and it can close here. So we have open, close, close above open, and the green candle stays, the open is within the range of the previous day. Okay, and let's say there's a, well, usually like a 70% chance the close will be here. I don't know, 25 or 20% here, and a 10% here. And obviously we calculate this for every single combination that we had. Okay, so for instance, we have 10 combinations, right? So for example, this combination here can close here, can close here, or can close here, and it has its own percentages. Okay, now yeah, so this is, I want to find this out before I enable the script. I got a bunch of other parameters like MA filter, I don't know, I got target, and I got other stuff that I want to work with, but that's trading logic. Okay, I mean, obviously I have like checkboxes for these entries that I can check on and off, and I don't have to pre-train it. I can just optimize the strategy and it'll tell me which entry is the best. But I want to be smarter than that, and I want to, before the optimization runs, I want to execute this research script, okay? And I want this research script to tell me the percentages. So for example, it's going to tell me, so this combination one, this is 70%. And I want to enter here and use this possibility. So I want to use this limit order entry here and exit on market close, and the probability is 70%. Okay, well, assumingly, obviously, right? So basically, and I have 10 different entry styles. So limit order here, limit order short here, whatever, right? So I only want to use that entry possibility if the research probability is higher than a certain value. Let's call this R, okay? So first, I find these values, research probabilities, before even executing the script on the on-bar update. So prior doing that, okay? So once it's found all of these coefficients, then I executed the second time on the same data, but now I already know these coefficients, so I can actually optimize this threshold. So I can say, okay, I only want to enter if it's above 60%. Okay, so I say, okay, 60%, and then I can even keep all of these on. Okay, so if because certain symbols will have them differently. Okay, and then you can use this for many concepts. This is just an example. Okay, so 60%. Okay, I'm going to use the entry, and I can optimize the other stuff like MA filter or whatever, profit target, etc. and I get the results here. Okay, and obviously then I can try them on my out of sample without any of this to check that this is actually valid and I didn't curve the fit the curve. Okay, so that's part 2 of this, right? So basically this strategy is split into 3 things. So it's the basic strategy and the basic research script, and then it's a merged strategy with the research script in it as a pre-training algorithm. Okay, so basically this really uncovers like a full potential of what you can do with this stuff. Okay, so have a look.